Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. But before I get started, I never use the F word in any of my videos. I don't use it as a word filler because it makes you sound stupid. However, I'm about to use it in a minute, so you might want to cover the kids' ears. So, a lot of you ask me, Rich, what does it mean to be rich or wealthy to you? It means having fuck you money. What I mean by that is somebody comes up to you and says, how come you didn't go to work today? Well, because I have fuck you money. In the future, people will say to you, how come you don't have a job? Why did you retire at the age you did? Well, because I have fuck you money. It'll give you the time to do all the things you ever wanted to do and not having to worry about money. That's what it means to me. That's the way I look at where we're going with XRP. Eventually, XRP will provide you with fuck you money. So let's get started with today's video. This comes from Smoke. Behold, Ripple's business model, revenue streams, customers, value propositions, activities for diversified income. And you see the revenue streams, XRP sales, payment fees, profits from investments. I don't think Ripple's going to rely on XRP sales in the near future once things start to change around cross-border payments, because all of a sudden they'll be able to run on just the fees coming from that. But look at Ripple's key partners, financial institutions, banks, payment service providers, customer segments, financial institutions, corporate customers, digital asset exchanges. If you look at who Ripple's working with, they're working with the biggest institutions in the world. They're working with the biggest banks in the world. That means we are going to get rich at some point in the future. It is just a matter of time. All you got to do is continue to hold this cryptocurrency. That's it. And you will get wealthy. This also comes from Smoke. Now, in that previous video I did earlier, I talked about how XRP can scale into the trillions. Well, here's former Ripple employee Marcus Treacher confirming that XRP is infinitely scalable with the help of ILP, and that the liquidity model of XRP was meant to scale to 7 to 9 billion people. If you didn't know, that's every single person on Earth. All the money. Take a listen to this.
We've configured our technology in a way that really fits the problem of cross-border payments liquidity very well. So for the cross-border payment challenge, we've created an open internet model. We call the idea interledger. So interledger, like the internet, supports our Ripple technology globally. And that model does not require a single universal common blockchain. It requires a very open blockchain interconnectivity. And that means that the volume is theoretically infinite. It's like the internet never runs out of capacity. Elements do, but the internet still works because it's inherently decentralized. So Ripple is the same. So we have a decentralized model, which is infinitely scalable. Supporting that, we have our liquidity proposition, which uses XRP, and that's a classic blockchain. But XRP was designed from the outset for transacting. So unlike the likes of Bitcoin, which is like very slow and slows down as you continue to build on volume, the XRP model is very high speed and very high capacity. So the liquidity part is very adequately served by the XRP model. The wider network we're creating, where if you're really going to create something of value for 7 billion people in the world or 9 billion by 2050.
Take notice how he even compared the technology to Bitcoin. And he even told you right there that Bitcoin is not the future. XRP is the future. It can scale to 7 to 9 billion people. They were always going after all the money. 1 in 8 Americans sent money abroad last year. Why? To help their families with daily living expenses. But there are 2 problems. Fees are too high. $6 for every $100. Wait times are too long. Literally days. Coinbase wallet can help. So looks like Coinbase is getting involved with remittances, leveling the playing field. Once that is done, once that's complete, and every single person in the world has access to the new financial system, the real-time payment system, that's it. It's go time. We are going into the new financial system. This comes from Zaman. New Onramp Alert. We've added C14 as an on-ramping partner for both XRP and XAH. Seamlessly purchase XAH and XRP directly in the Zaman wallet. Now, a lot of you ask me, do I think Zaman is secure? I've never seen any problems with Zoom Wallet or Zaman Wallet, whatever you want to call it. And they're always upgrading their tech as well. I look at it as a safe wallet, but I would rather use Decent or Ledger, but that's just my personal opinion. This comes from Mr. Man. In this new multipolar world with CBDCs, there is not a need for SWIFT. They are pretty much telling you that SWIFT is not going to be part of the future. We've heard it multiple times. Because SWIFT wants to stay in the past. They want to continue on with the high fees and the long wait times for your money. The BIS and the central bankers of the world, they want to push into a new system, a faster system, a system like RippleNet and XRP. I still think Ripple is going to capture way more than 10% of SWIFT's business as we push ahead. This comes from Subjective Views. Need to modernize your bank's core system in as little as 90 days? Ripple partner Temenos, global head of SaaS, explains how they help banks overcome industry-wide challenges. Financial institutions will need to rapidly launch new business lines or modernize their legacy system at a faster time to market, enable growth, and quickly deliver value. You know, everything seems to be pushing into the digital age. In yesterday's video, I talked about how my bank is pushing into the digital age. They're looking to get rid of plastic cards over the next 12 months and push towards digital wallets. And there's options out there for these banks where they can onboard very fast in as little as 90 days. But some banks are going to end up being left behind. And those banks will end up going out of business. And it's going to happen. I still think we're going to see major bank collapses as we get closer to the new financial system as well. A California judge has ordered a lawsuit against Ripple, alleging that CEO Brad Garlinghouse violated California securities laws by making misleading statements in a 2017 interview to proceed to trial. So all the class action lawsuits are done when it comes to Ripple. But a jury will hear arguments on whether Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse made misleading statements in connection with the sales of securities in a 2017 televised interview. The other four claims in the class action securities lawsuit, the so-called failure to register claims, were tossed out on Thursday by Judge Phyllis Hamilton of the U.S. District Court for Northern District of California. We are pleased that the California court dismissed all class action claims. The one individual state law claim that survived will be dealt with at trial, said Ripple's Stuart Alderati in an emailed statement. The plaintiff has alleged that Garlinghouse violated California securities laws by professing to be very, very long XRP, while simultaneously selling millions of XRP on various cryptocurrencies exchanges throughout 2017. According to court documents, Ripple's lawyer argued that the claim should be tossed out because XRP doesn't meet the definition of a security under the Howey test and thus cannot give rise to a claim for misleading statements in connection with a security. So this doesn't mean that XRP is going to be deemed a security in any way. And the reason I wanted to share this is because now I'm sure we'll have all kinds of FUD about XRP in the coming days. All this is about is Brad making misleading statements back in 2017. Most likely, this case is going to end up getting thrown out along the way. But I will keep you up to date on what's happening here as well. But the frivolous class action lawsuits are now done against XRP and Ripple. So CBDC seen important priority for Gulf countries, says IMF blog. So this has to do with the countries of Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. And IMF blog said CBDCs can potentially help improve the efficiency of cross-border payment services. This appears to be an important priority for oil exporters and the Gulf Cooperation Council. So it looks like the IMF is telling them that they have to push ahead with the CBDC. I said it in the past, and I'm going to say it again. The BIS and the IMF are fast-tracking. They want these countries to push full steam ahead with this CBDC as quick as they possibly can. We are fast-tracking into the new financial system. Merchants everywhere in Romania, including at markets, must now accept card payments according to a new regulation. This comes from Mr. Man. You ever take notice they're pushing card payments, pushing towards a cashless society? Look what's happening in the Netherlands. Take a listen to this.
Well, this is Jim Ferguson. Once again, I'm in the heart of Hoofddorp, and this is the site of the old ING Bank. And incredibly, there are no more banks open. They've been shutting them down. And the Helpmat is the cash machines, or money buddies as they're known as, and they're very, very restricted as well. In fact, there's only one location where they actually can take cash as a deposit back into the system, and there is no others anywhere in the district here. And this is incredible. And of course, what we're witnessing here is the CBDC system, central bank digital currency, and of course the end of cash, because that's why the banks are closing. That's why these the money.
So they're already telling you that everything is pushing towards a cashless society there as well. But look around the United States. What's happening here? A lot of bank branches have been closing over the last few years. And you see it in major cities a lot. You also are starting to see it in smaller cities as well. Why? Because there's not going to be a need for bank branches in the future as we push into the digital age. We're not going to have brick and mortar banks at some point. And the US is going to push towards a CBDC. It's going to happen. The rest of the world is going digital. The US has no choice but to go digital as well, or we will be left behind. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, if we created a true global digital currency, I hate the word crypto, then you would not have money laundering anymore. So why did he say he hates crypto? Because Larry Fink also knows that we are going to have a global digital currency at some point. And most likely he knows it's going to be XRP. It's going to work as a world's bridge currency. It's going to happen. You can now see it coming. Take a listen to what he says here.
What I think about most of these cryptocurrencies, it just identifies how much money laundering there is being done in the world, how much people are trying to move currencies from one place to another. So I actually believe you're seeing the demand for it. But let's be clear, if we created a true global digital currency, I hate the word crypto, a digitized currency, then then you would not have money laundering anymore. You would have everything understood, everything would be flowing through, everything would be identified.
So think about it. He's saying that a global digital currency would end money laundering also. And why did he say I hate the word crypto? He pretty much told you he's talking about XRP without saying XRP. That's what I got out of that. And I'm not one of those people that like to speculate on things, but there was a reason he used the word crypto. Because I think Larry Fink is here for one reason: utility. That's what brought BlackRock to crypto. I stress that because everybody in the retail space all over X, they want you to believe BlackRock came into crypto because they wanted to get involved with Bitcoin. No, no, no. They are here for utility. But I wanted to stress the reason why I used the F word at the beginning of this video, because that actually is what my definition of wealthy or being rich means. You know, I want you to understand, once XRP takes off, and it really takes off and shows its true potential price, you will have all the freedom in the world. You will have all the time in the world to do the things you want to do. That's what this cryptocurrency offers. As all you have to do is hold it long enough. That's how easy it actually is. But you know, until it all happens, you gotta stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.